What's up, guys? Today we're reacting to some viral ADHD TikToks. A recent study showed that of 100 TikTok videos analyzed, 52% were classified as misleading, 27% as personal experience, and only 21% as useful. Let's see how true that really is.
Did I tell you about that date with Steve?
I just got a promotion yesterday.
Oh my gosh, how was your mum's surgery?
I had a
Is she
Red Bull for the first time yesterday. It was crazy, but she does want to have you over for dinner.
Dude, this cafe changed their matcha. Something is off.
My washing machine literally broke yesterday. I don't know what to do.
So do you want to play pickleball on Saturday or
Anyway,
not?
don't stress. Like, what? Tell me about Steve.
Oh, Steve! Oh my gosh, who cares about Steve? I'm on to John.
So this is definitely true right here. I can 100% relate to it. We ADHDers love topic jumping. And for some reason, when you're with another ADHDer, time just passes you by. From the outside, nobody gets it. But between you guys, you're on the exact same wavelength. I can relate to this. Let me know down below how many of these you can relate to as well.
Ain't it fun?
Love the song. Yeah. True. I forget to text back people all the time because this is my life. Yes. This is what's going on inside my head all the time. I'm always looking for 2-3 things to do at once. I love fidgeting, right? I'm always just rocking back and forth, doing something here with my hands. Stillness like this feels like death.
ADHD is one of the most painful things to live with. Not because it's loud, because it's contradictory. You're capable of anything and motivated to do almost nothing.
That hits.
You understand everyone around you,
Yeah.
but can't explain what's happening inside yourself. You have brilliant ideas, but no patience to finish a single one. You're a genius who can't handle an email, an extrovert who needs to be completely alone, a person full of advice who can't follow any of it. And the worst part, you know. You always know.
Yeah.
You can see exactly
this is
what
deep.
you need to do, and still you can't get there.
Yeah.
That gap between knowing and doing is where the shame lives. That's what nobody talks about, not the distraction, the shame. And it stays there quietly for years because no one ever told you this isn't a character flaw. This is a brain that was never properly explained to you.
So I have so many feelings listening to that. First of all of it is 100% true. So far, we're, I think, 4 for 4, 3 for 3. The shame comes from the knowing and not doing. That is so true. You know, so many moments of my life have been spent knowing exactly what to do. I know what to do, right? But just not being able to follow through on it, right? And even some of the videos that I make on here, you know, some of the advice that I give, I struggle to follow, right? I'm not a perfect ADHDer. You know, I still have ADHD. And so I definitely relate to that part. I love giving advice. Sometimes I hate following it, to be very honest with you guys. This is why it's so important to understand your ADHD brain. My ADHD diagnosis changed my life. Now I know that I need sunlight first thing in the morning to raise my dopamine levels, that I need to step on my bike immediately to raise my dopamine levels, that I need to work with other people to actually get shit done. You know, all these strategies, I wish someone would have told me sooner. I'm lucky though. I got diagnosed with 18. I know a lot of late diagnosed people out there, even in their 70s, who've had their whole lives spent not knowing the strategies that actually work for their brain. By the way, stick around until the end of this video where I'll share a strategy that I use every single day to help me beat procrastination. Oh yes, the leash. I've seen this online. Yeah. Yep. Gotta do it. Oh my god. Oh my god, I haven't seen this one yet. The psychosis chair. Oh, careful with the lawnmower, my friend. I love that. I wish you could have like a mental leash though, you know, because I'm sitting here all day and sometimes I'm just distracted by the tabs, but a mental leash would be great. If somebody can come up with that, you know, in the future, that would be greatly appreciated.
This is what it sounds like to be in the head of somebody who has ADHD as soon as they wake up.
Show me.
Oh look, I'm alive again.
Let's get up.
Oh, it's a struggle, it's a pain. Voice is getting louder. Yes, that is 100% true. That is exactly how I wake up. And the thing is, I always feel like the day is just lost immediately when I wake up. Then I slowly drink some water. I get on my bike and then I don't know, life kind of gains some light. And then all of a sudden I'm motivated. But in the morning, if I would just stay in bed, if I wouldn't exercise, wouldn't go outside, wouldn't drink a coffee, I could spend my entire day inside, thinking the day is just lost. Your brain is master manipulator in the morning. Don't trust it. Oh, the ADHD song is in the name,
but you can be
one of the other because it doesn't have to be one and the same. Brave Dave, shout out. We made this song.
New ideas every day.
Yes.
Depression or issues with our motivation and not hearing
what you will say. Yes.
We will be motivated if what we are doing is important, engaging, or fun.
True.
Organization, prioritization will typically struggle a ton.
True.
We pace and we fidget with every digit and have a hard time sitting still.
Yes.
We hit the canteen for a cup of caffeine because it's kind of like taking a pill.
Absolutely.
There's uppers and downers and over the counters and antidepressants galore.
Can be.
But everyone thinks that we lie to the shrinks so that we can just get us some more.
Yep.
There's the train of our thoughts on its own getting lost and now we are forgetting to eat.
Yes.
Our brains never stop with the cyclical thoughts, but we struggle with cycles for sleep.
Always.
We're sensitive to our rejection, but we can forget that a person exists.
Yes.
The same thing can happen with everyday items. They call it object permanence.
Yes.
We're loud and we finish your sentences and we will argue with you for the fun. You call us annoying, but you are just boring, and so is your conversation. There's destructive behavior and imposter syndrome, and some of us struggle to read.
Yes.
Brain fog is common, but we're problem solving and dealing with all the mood swings.
Always, guys. All the mood swings.
We're prone to addiction, and it is a fiction to think we don't pace on the phone. If we body double, we'll stay out of trouble because we suck at working alone.
Very true.
We're prone to anxiety, thrive on variety, adventurous in the bed.
Yes.
Our memory sucks, so it will be our luck that we keep random facts in our head.
Yep. Okay, so first of all, Brave Dave, shout out to you for making this. If you don't know Brave Dave, he's incredibly funny. He's on Instagram. He made this song and it's just circulating ever since in like different accounts, but he's got to get this credit, okay? Because the song is not only amazing, like it's so catchy and it rhymes, right? It has to have been produced by an ADHDer, but it's also so informative, which is the perfect way for us to learn. So thank you, Brave Dave, for making this. I enjoy it every single time I listen to it. So this is a pure dopamine song right here.
All right, let's sit down and do some work. Work.
Yep. The random songs in our head, always. Also, whenever I'm like in the gym or something, whenever I'm like counting my sets, I always lose track because I'm thinking of some kind of song, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Tell me if you want to know some more of that Rihanna song, or 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Like I cannot do that, right? My brain just needs the stimulation of a song always.
All right, enough. Come on, sit
let's
down,
go.
dude.
Come
Focus.
on, you got this.
Focus.
You got this.
Ford Focus.
Ford Focus.
What a piece of shit car. Oh my God,
True.
I think that woman that hit me in 1998 drove a Ford Focus. I don't know.
Are you guys realizing how crazy the ADHD brain actually works with like the connections? We are always scanning for patterns. We don't think like fact, subtopic, and then like, you know, subtopic. We don't go down. We go like this, right? So we connect things. We connect dots from different things. That's why this guy is just not getting to work.
Sorry to tell you this, but if you have ADHD, you've never actually built a habit in your entire life.
Oh,
At least not the
hot
way
take.
that other people do. For most people, a routine becomes automatic. They don't even think about it. But with ADHD, taking a shower is a decision. Responding to a text you saw 3 hours ago is a decision. Eating at normal hours is a decision. Every single day, the things that everyone else does on autopilot require you to consciously choose them. There's no muscle memory, so everything feels manual all the time. And honestly, it makes total sense if you think about it, because habits are built on repetition. Our brains are literally wired for novelty. Habits thrive on not thinking, and we're literally hardwired to overthink everything. So you were never going to build habits the way that everyone else was telling you. And the worst part is you've been blaming yourself your whole life, telling yourself you're lazy, telling yourself you're undisciplined, when your brain was literally never wired to work that way. So like, I just stopped trying to force building habits the normal way because clearly it was never going to happen for me. I went down this rabbit hole trying to find things that actually work for ADHD brains. And I found this app, it's called Mindflow AI. It's based on behavioral research, and it's kind of like it keeps feeding your brain novelty so you're not just white knuckling through basic tasks every day.
Okay, so this is an ad, right? I was wondering where that build-up was going to go. So look, at the end of the day, I agree and disagree with some of what he said. I agree with the part that it is incredibly hard for us to build habits because we're always tuned into novelty. We're always looking for stimulation, new things to do. And so we never actually get to that point of having established a habit. It doesn't become routine, doesn't become normal because we're somewhere else after 10, 20 days, if we make it that far, right? I do still think ADHDers, and the research, I believe, has proven this as well. It does take longer for us to build a habit, but we can build habits. So it's just like brushing your teeth, for example. That's at some point automatic. Showering, right, can be a challenge for us, but that can also be more automatic after doing it more often. So I think the real insight here is that if you're trying to build a new habit, don't try to build it like a neurotypical person. Don't white knuckle it, right? Don't use self-discipline. That's 100% true. I agree with that. What you have to do instead is make it fun, make it interesting, and make it novel whenever you can. So what I do, for example, I love driving my car. I love driving my car to the gym, right? So I don't love the gym as much as I love my car. So what I do is I dopamine bundle. I don't make the gym the focus. I make the drive to the gym the focus, right? So I'm doing something fun before I do the hard thing. And you can do that with everyday things, right? Watch your favorite series when you're on the bike. Meet a friend for a run, right? And talk with them. Time will pass you by because the focus is on something else. Oh, it's the duck again. There's a new song? No way.
Sometimes I get distracted with, oh look, a shiny ring. I start a project, then my god, like 9 hours go by, and all I've done is started 20 other things and cry. When I'm super
like some Queen
focused, yeah, I notice
right
everything. But when I'm not, my frazzled thoughts go bibbity bobbity bing. I don't think it's a secret that some people think I'm different just cause I have the attention span of a goldfish or a pigeon. So if you are like me and talk at 90 miles per hour, then help me normalize us born with ADHD powers.
Yes, that was the chicken Chad right here. Love it. I've never seen that one before. Really, really cool song. I like the one before a little bit better. That one was just a bit more catchy, but this one definitely is up there with one of the better ones. Oh god, I couldn't. I mean, I could, but it would be an absolute pain. Yep. Yep, gotta move. Gotta fidget, gotta have something to do all the time, guys. Yep. Okay, check out the right one. How's that even normal? How is that even human, the one on the right? I don't understand it. The music is very fitting as well. This does seem like a horror movie. Yeah. Thank you for sharing that. 100% true. I would definitely be the one on the left. I probably wouldn't move that much because I have inattentive ADHD. You know, I have learned to meditate, and it has helped me. But meditation is nice because usually I do it with a guided, you know, some kind of voice. There's a focus there, right? If I don't have a focus, that's a problem. The ADHD leash. Okay, we're back at it again. Yes. Game changer. Game changer, guys. Let me know if you've actually tried this at home, because this seems like a cool idea. But I always feel like if I have to put the leash on the thing, that's already like a lot of effort, and then I have to take it off and I have to put it on the other thing. It's just also a bit weird to leash myself. So let me know if you've actually done that, because it seems like a really cute and fun idea, but I'm not sure if it's actually practical.
I don't have any willpower anymore. If I don't want to do something, I can't just make myself do it. The hot stove conundrum? The what? Imagine there's a red hot stove in front of you, okay? Now imagine I say, you have to put your hand on that stove. Do you do it? No. Why not? There's technically nothing stopping you. You just do this motion. Yeah, but I don't want to burn myself. Exactly. Your brain is trying to keep you alive. If you try to make yourself touch a hot stove, you're gonna have to fight your brain really hard to be able to do it. What does that have to do with my willpower? Because sometimes, especially if you're neurodivergent, your brain looks at a task you don't want to do and it says, that's a red hot stove. That's gonna hurt us. I'll protect us by avoiding it. Okay, but like doing my dishes is different than hurting myself. Your brain doesn't know that. You also have no control over what your brain decides is a hot stove or not. Sometimes everything looks like a hot stove and then you're really stuck. So what do I do about it? 3 things. Wow, you've really thought about this. 1, remove all unnecessary stove. Look at the task and go, if I never do this, will anything bad really happen? If the answer is no, take it off your list. It's not worth doing. You're free. That sounds nice. 2, turn off the stove if you can. How? Well, this is going to be different for every person. Actually, a lot of like brain hacks and ADHD tips are trying to help you accomplish this. Like, listen to music while you do it, or body double by doing it with a friend. People get really creative.
Dopamine
and for a lot
bundle.
of folks, therapy and medication go a long way to turning off those stoves. I think I'd rather just put it off. That actually works too. Wait, really? Yeah, but it feels terrible. Putting something off until the last minute is kind of like waiting for somebody to walk up behind you with a gun and say, you have to put your hand on that hot stove or else. Sure, you'll be able to put your hand on the stove, but like, at what cost? It's gonna be a wildly unpleasant experience. Is that why I only work well under pressure? Yeah, you're basically motivating yourself with threats. Great, love that for me. On to number 3, the most effective technique. Finally, something that actually works. Get really good at touching hot stoves. Wow, thanks, I hate it. It's not fun, but sometimes you can't remove a task and you can't make it less daunting. You just have to do it. Well, that's dumb, because if I could just do it, I wouldn't be watching this video. Ooh, how meta. The difference is your mindset. Thinking this task should be easy, I should be able to do it, and I can't, I suck, is very different from, okay, I'm about to do something very difficult. It'll be a hard fight, but it'll be worth it. And then once you do that thing, you'll actually feel proud of yourself for it. Like, I won a really hard battle with my brain. Like, I'm awesome. I did something so hard today. I put in so much effort. And then I get a little treat. Hell yeah, because you should celebrate. And the more you do this, the better you will get at putting your hand on hot stoves. Like, it's never gonna be easy. It will always be hard, but you'll be more capable. If it's always gonna be hard, why even bother? Because otherwise your life shrinks down so small. Think about it, like so many things you might want to do in life require you to do something you don't want to do first. Planning logistics to go on a trip, or practicing to learn a cool skill. So the more I avoid doing difficult things, the more I'll get scared of doing difficult things. Exactly. Yep. Everything
you get scared of what you avoid
right now, but you're just out of practice. Start small, be patient with yourself, be kind to yourself, and you can grow out of a feeling that you're helpless and grow into something that makes you feel like you have more agency over your own life. It's actually really encouraging. It's tough, but it's worth doing. And you can do it.
Wow. That is an amazing reel to end this with. Thank you so much for that. A lot of these were accurate TikToks. There's a lot of accurate information out there for ADHD on social media. What I find problematic with the study that I referenced in the beginning is that it looks at precise diagnostic criteria, precise formulation of these criteria. At the end of the day, that's not how life works, right? There's always some nuance. There's always our personal experience involved. And from what I've seen today, a lot of it has been accurate. But still, not everything is ADHD. We do have to be careful with this label. Not everybody has ADHD, but I do think these videos help a lot more than they hurt. Now, that being said, that last hot stove example is amazing because that's exactly what big tasks feel like for us. We're scared of them. We avoid them. We procrastinate. And the only way we get them done is last minute pressure. That's 100% always been the case for me. There is one strategy that I've used consistently that does not fail me ever to zap me out of procrastination and into instant focus. If you want to check it out, if you want to learn how it works, I made a completely free video over here for you to check out. See you there, stay creative, and thanks for watching this one.